Old Jed is a millionaire. You might have thought that was just a Hollywood story, but more and more people are saying it to one another in counties across southern Kansas. The big oil companies have moved in and have already paid out and pocketed millions of dollars, and they're moving northward. Amy Hawley traveled south to Kansas's gold rush style oil boom.
Crops of soybeans, alfalfa, corn, and wheat frame the sides of Harper County's old dirt roads.
This is all wheat land through here.
But our tour guide, Mike Laney, says the big cash crop these days lies far below the soil's surface.
There's two of them right here.
There's something else now growing in these fields. Oil rigs of a new kind drill into the terrain 5,000 feet deep into the earth to unlock previously untapped energy supplies in Kansas's oil-rich shale rock called the Mississippian Lime Play. Laney knows firsthand the gold rush style hunt for oil and gas has made owners of what he says was worthless land very wealthy.
And it used to be $10 or $15 an acre to lease, and now it's over $1,000.
Well, they're going to drill over here behind us.
John Walker has seen oil booms come and go, but this year the cash the oil companies has paid the Kansas farmer and thousands of others just to lease the land to drill left him awestruck.
Can you give me an idea?
Well, it's phenomenal.
Have they alone made you a millionaire?
I'll put it this way. We're farming with a lot better equipment now than we had 2 years ago.
Here's why. Walker told us he owns about 2,000 acres and agreed to lease it for about $1,000 an acre. That adds up to a $2 million bonus paycheck.
I was told that you're going to have a lot of millionaires in your county and you're going to have some billionaires. And I do believe that.
The drilling has just begun. Oil producers have already made millions on the Mississippian Lime Formation in Oklahoma, and now they're snatching up millions of acres in south central Kansas. They're already moving north across the plains, making many old Jeds millionaires.
It's made farming a lot easier.
And that's a game changer for Kansas's economy.
It is, according to one group, the most economical shale play in the country.
The game changer really is that we have new techniques, new opportunities to target areas that weren't available to us 5 or 7 years ago.
Old vertical wells, most of them dry today, have vertically fractured or fracked Kansas's liquid-rich shales for decades. But the new wells frack in a new, more efficient direction. Oil companies bend the drill pipe horizontally, blow water and sand into the formation, and the granules of sand hold open its tight, natural fractures in many directions just from one well. That releases the tight oil and gas 5 to 10 times more than drilling just vertically. Newfound oil from the well to the engines of our cars.
It gives us some energy security, and it's all right here under our feet, in this case right under Kansas feet.
But with all of the upside, environmentalists say the newfound oil comes with a price. They say fracking, even though it's been around for years, is controversial because fracking fluids contain small amounts of toxic chemicals that could contaminate our groundwater. Shell Oil Company says it's less than 1% and uses thick concrete and metal pipes to protect that drinking water. Still, the government is now considering stricter regulations.
In Harper County, if Earth's buried treasure continues to turn out gold by the end of the year, it will be a cattle call for thousands of people who will come for great paying jobs in Kansas. And it's already happening. In Anthony, Kansas, once a depopulating, rusty rural town 12 miles north from the Oklahoma border, oil field workers have begun to move cross-country to find prosperity here.
You feel like you're making good money?
Definitely. I'm making good money. That's where I'll stay.
Well, there's families that have just up and left everything behind them.
Rent in a town with a short housing supply has shot up from $100 to $1,500 a month. Hotel rooms are sold out for miles, so they are building a new hotel.
We get so many phone calls a day, and it would be a secretary that's representing needing 5 rooms or 8 rooms or a block of rooms, and we just don't have it.
Oil companies are considering building man camps to house increasing numbers of 2 weeks on, 2 weeks off employees.
If this play turns into what they're expecting it to, there's nobody be able to find enough personnel.
Life's been very good for him.
Mike Laney's second stop, his brothers, where oil has already helped the farmer build what he calls his new shed. Inside, his farming equipment, 6 bedrooms, 2 granite-covered kitchens and playrooms. And that's just money from land leases. He's still waiting to see how many barrels of oil his land produces. Hundreds of others have already hit the jackpot. Companies eventually plan to puncture holes on every acre, with almost 700 wells by next year, thousands in 5 years. But oil giant Shell is more cautious and plans to explore with just 35 wells this year to test just how big the shale play's pay zone really pays. But Laney says he's not worried oil companies' investments in the end may not fly.
It makes my job easy.
He is the Economic Development Director in Harper County, and he says the extended age of U.S. oil has already helped him put Anthony, Kansas back on the map.
It's going to change it forever.
Amy Holly, 41 Action News.
Oil companies say the oil boom in Kansas could be more lucrative than the paydays going on now in North Dakota.